Hello guys, welcome to our channel Nota Bene Tech on Tube with our series of videos on writing documents, and in this video we're going to discuss writing a formal business plan in case of small and medium price entities. And as a case study, we have taken social media marketing and social media marketing agency business plan. So let's see first of all what's the formal definition of a business plan. A business plan is a written document that describes your core business objectives and how you plan to achieve them over a set period of time. It is designed to help you and others understand how you plan to generate money and make your business sustainable. A business plan often includes information about your goals, strategies, marketing and sales plans, and financial forecasts. Why business plan is important? There are many great reasons why it is worth your time creating a business plan. Even if you're not quite ready to apply for a startup loan, here are just 7 points. A business plan provides a structured way of organizing your thoughts and clarifying your idea. Helps you set out your goals and spot any potential problems in achieving these goals. Gives you a clear strategy to follow when things get busy. Is often essential for securing external finance for your business and is required if you're applying for a startup loan. Allows you to measure your progress as you go along, ensures all of your team are working towards the same vision, and helps you plan for the future. So that is why it is said that a business plan is important. So let's see what's the formal business plan format. Okay, this is a simple business plan template. As I said earlier, you may have various templates available over the internet. You can check by yourselves, but all more or less all are with the same content and with the same title needs, or the content or the format. So the first page tells us about the title page. You have to enter your business information according to the legal name, address, and if you already have a business logo, you can add it at the top or bottom of the title page. And the business plan for mentioning the business name, and also the date, business address, phone, email, website, if addressing to a company or individual include, and also presented to the name or the company or financial institution, that may be a bank. And table of contents is in front of you, the 8-part format of a business plan. We're going to discuss the first four in our video, and the next 4 will be discussed in our next video. So the executive summary tells us the beginning of the plan, but is written last. It provides a short, concise, and optimistic overview of your business that captures the reader's attention and creates a need to learn more. The executive summary should be no more than 2 pages long, with brief summaries of other sections of the plan. And you can see that what is the actual format of that executive summary. Section 1, describe your mission. That may be a statement. Introduce your company and the management and ownership. And describe your main product and service offerings. If you are running or willing to pursue a social media marketing agency, you just have to mention what are your services, what are your professional services, how you are actually what are the main products that you're offering right now, and just providing the brief insight. And also briefly describe the customer base you will be targeting and how your business will serve those customers. Summarize the competition and how you will get market share. That is, what is your competitive advantage. So you have to summarize your competition as well, and what is your current ranking as far as your product is concerned, as far as your share in the market is concerned, and how you will get the market share. That is what is your competitive advantage. So briefly outline your financial projections for the first few years of operation, because if you are pursuing a startup business, it is essential to outline your financial projections so that the lender or the financial institution can see that the prospect has a plan, has a willingness to show according to the plans as per described, and the entity is willing to grow accordingly. So describe your startup financing requirements. If applicable, you just have to mention the startup financing requirements, because if you have a set target, if you have a set target in terms of revenue, you can set up or start up the financing requirements and also tell them how you can going to pursue. And number two is the business industry overview. An overview of the industry and how your business will compete in the sector. If you need guidance, obviously you can go to this plan as well as an example, and will help you as in guidance. So if you're working as a social media marketing agency, the business industry overview is very essential, because the working of your client is according to their industry, and you are serving them to grow them bigger, and helping them to grow more, helping them to grow. So you, as a client perspective, you have to see what are the client industry in which the entity is operating, the demographics, the economy, and all the factors need to be considered, so that the entity or the social media agency, as a promoter of the product, can understand that yes, it is according to the norms, and according to the norms of the industry, so that the client can reach its target audience in and promote the product. Describe the overall nature of the industry, including sales and other statistics, including trends and demographics, economical, cultural, and government influences. And describe your business and how it fits into the industry. Describe the existing competition, and what unique, improved, or lower cost services you will offer. Okay, so market analysis and the competition is the third part. You have to analyze the market trends, and you have to be updated on the market in which you are operating. If you are running a social media marketing agency, you have to be updated on the trends of social media. Right now the platforms are LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. There are many more coming, and they are still working in their own markets, and also their own limited domain, but they are very much effective as far as you are willing to product or product your service, offer your or market your services, and to have one reach the maximum audience. You have to see what are the competitors are doing. You have to see what are the strength in which what are the strength you are offering, what are the strength they are offering, and how you can compete well as far as the market share is concerned. So you have to analyze your strength, your weaknesses, and do's and don'ts of your client as well, and also of as a market agency as well. So market analysis and the competition is defining the target markets for your product or service in your geographic locale. First, you'll want to read. You just go to that link and go through the details. Describe the need for your products or services. Why your product is essential for the customers. So estimate the overall size of the market and the units of your product or service the target market might buy. Potential repeat purchase volume, and how the market might be affected by economic or demographic changes. Telling the size, estimating the overall size of the market and the units of your product will help you to target more customers. So you must be well aware of the economic or demographic changes that might affect your business activities, so that you can change accordingly and also manage to operate and complete the task for your client and for the agency, as a social media marketing agency is concerned. And estimate the volume and value of your sales in comparison with any existing competitors. It helps to summarize the results in table form. For example, they have provided us a table, various competitors and your business size, and also the revenue that you are estimating to generate. So you are focused mainly on quality and with the high pricing. If you are willing to provide high quality at a continuous basis of time on a regular basis, uh, pricing at a high level won't be it is not an issue. But you obviously at the end, for a longer period of time in the down the road, you'll able to generate as much money as your competitors are generating with a low quality or even with an average quality. It's all about your mission statement. It's all about your vision and how you want to actually pursue in the in your domain, in your market, and also in how you want to actually approach your customers. And you want to actually describe any helpful barriers to entry that may protect your business from competition, such as access to capital, technology, regulations, employee skill sets, location. Even if you have limited resources, you can say that that obviously and adds the economical and economic demographic annual demographic requirement, and the changes that might affect your business activity even with the low resources. But mentioning it will help the loan provider that yes, the entity is operating in with such barriers. So it may help the loan provider to grant you the loan with easy regulations or with easy requirements. So sales and marketing plan. You must have a robust marketing and a sales plan. Even if you're running a social media marketing agency, description of how you intend to entice customers to buy your products or service, including advertising, promotion, pricing strategy, sales and distribution, and post sales support if applicable. So mention sales and marketing plan. It's the format is in front of you. You have to say about your product and the service offerings. In case of the social media, you might have different services, the professional services. You might have the content, because if you are writing for a content, if you're writing as in you have a content writing team, you have a creative team, you have the sales and marketing team, you have the HR team, you have all the teams available. So you have to document and tell about the product and services, and plan your service sales and marketing plan, and document your sales and marketing plan, so that it may help for a referral, and also help in reference of further study in case to grow to grow the targets, or even to meet the required targets. So pricing strategy would be describing how you intend to price your product or service. Pricing has to be competitive to attract customers, but high enough to cover cost and generate a profit. Pricing can be based on markup from cost value to the buyer, or in comparison with similar products services in the marketplace. So sales and distribution, mention about the channels of your distribution and also the sales channel, but it may depend upon the type of business you are running. If you are running a service-based or service-based business, especially the small and medium size, its distribution is not of that level, because talking about the social media marketing agency, it's a service-based agency, which is a small and medium price entity, and the distribution is not a main thing. The distribution is how you're going to reach or increase or pull out the traffic for your website, so that they can reach and to your product and buy eventually, and increase the leads for your business, and obviously increase the revenue. So it's all about what type of packaging. But in case of, in as I said, in case of the manufacturing industry, even if it on small scale, distribution channels are essential. For example, it is about the courier service. If you're talking about the courier service, if you're talking about a small medium service, which always the transportation services are there. So they are all small and medium size, the land transportation especially are all the small and medium price entities. So they are, for that, for those reasons, you have to see that if it is a type of business that is more related to the distribution itself, eventually it is essential for that entity to have sales and distribution. Even for a franchise, even for a wholesale retailer or a third party retailer, not working as a sales or distribution entity itself, sales and distribution is essential just to complete the cycle of the product, and reach out to the target customer. So you must have a solid sales and distribution so that the product can be reached in time, the customer is happy, and also there's no hassle in getting in increasing the overall overall revenue for your company. So advertising and promotion, you have to advertise and promote your product. List the different media you will use to get your message to customers. For example, business website, email, social media, traditional media like newspapers, etc. This is obviously, advertising and promotion is essential. For the social media advertising agency itself, advertising is essential because you want to reach to the target audience. You want to spend spend some money towards it, and you have to budget it, that how many customers you want to reach it, how many target audience you want to reach as a marketing agency. So just talking about that, social media marketing agency, it is essential to have a promotion plan. But even if you are working with any other industry at a small and medium sized level, you may actually promote it by a business website, you may promote it by an email, you may promote it by the traditional media like newspapers, you may actually float flyers, brochures, and distribute in your local area, and that may one of the means of spreading out your message. But it's all about an effective advertising and promotion plan. What marketing materials you use, such as business cards, flyer, brochures, etc. What about product launches and trade shows? Include an approximate budget for advertising and promotion. So you must have a budget for that as well, as I said earlier, in case of social media marketing agency. And this must be all well presented to the lenders so that they can get an idea. In our next video, we're going to discuss the ownership and management plan. We're going to discuss the operating plan. We're going to discuss the financial plan, and also we're going to discuss some of the appendices. So we are halfway through our business plan documentation as a template for small and medium-sized enterprises. And as an example, we have discussed social media marketing agency, and how it can be how the business plan for an agency can be a format, and we can provide our details to be referred on a continuous basis. And also, the main point is that nowadays there are too many templates available, there are too many formats available. The main point is that it has to be flexible, it has to be robust. Until unless it's not flexible and robust, you will not able to handle or you're not able to change accordingly as far as the trends are changing, as well as because you need to be it is more or less an automated business plan. All the plans need to be automated. They're less human power or human entries available, as many less human entries as possible. That's the main purpose of a solid business plan, so that all the things are automated, all the procedures are automated, and you can get the insight of your activities in time, and you can decide how in which direction you want to pursue, so that obviously it may help you to gain success. So I'll see you in our next part of writing documents, which is a business plan for small medium enterprises. Let's see. Thank you very much. Take care and have a nice